Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we on that this morning, right? We starting the morning out with whatever, whatever, whatever. Right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up. That's how we fucking starting out our morning, y'all. Y'all ready? Whatever, whatever. Okay, and that's not a shot to Clarissa Shields. Just because I am a little hard on her, I give her props. She looked good when she fought right the other day, but Shorty be lying. You know what I'm saying? So that you cannot change. But real quick, we're gonna run it back again for y'all. This is how we starting our morning out. Ready? We're gonna start our money out like this. On your way to work, that's how I'm starting my day out. But still blessed and definitely not stressed, right? Gotta go do what we gotta do and be the best at it. Hopefully that's how y'all roll. You know, do what you gotta do and be the best at it. But anyway, did y'all check out that T.I. diss track yet? Because he threw shots at 50. He basically said 50 Cent is a 50-year-old man, 50-year-old lonely man. So T.I. just flexed with his family, eating a birthday dinner with his mother. So let's see how that lands with 50, because that's what 50 needs family, right? He needs just somebody to hug him and say it's okay, boo, clearly. But King Harris, he came back different. He came back with a picture of 50 and his teenage son, and 50's teenage son is sitting on his lap. And 50 smizing at him. And King Harris said, "You're raising a hoe. You're not even raising a man. You raising a hoe, nigga." So raising a whole hoe. That's crazy. But in T.I.'s song, he kind of touched on, being one of the first rap dudes that had an R&B chick. You understand? And I'm gonna give that man that because he had a member of Escape when he first came out. He was rolling with Tiny. Tiny was that girl back in the day, right? Tupac dated her. So Tiny low key was that girl. So Tip bagged her. And Tiny still looked good. I mean, stop sleeping on the girl because she had some, plastic surgery or whatever that may not look good to y'all. But yeah, nah, Tiny got her little stuff together, you know. But Tiny, if yeah, get at me. I know some good plastic surgeons that will snatch you right back, you know. And you don't have to go to Atlanta to get that done. You feel me? You can, yeah. You got those coins, Tiny. You know what's up. You can make that happen, you know. Anyway, Lemmy, I called him. I called Lemmy Messbox. Messbox Lemmy from Baddies. He's a baddie. Clarissa was still on her little high from winning or whatever. So she jumped on her live for no apparent reason to stir up some more drama. And she said that she checked Lemmy. Now, Lemmy is a baddie, so he was just on his little. No one checked me, but respect to Clarissa. He really ain't want to come at her too strong for some reason, I can tell. Not for some reason, but We know the reason she would knock his little ass out. But yeah, he said nobody checked him, and Clarissa hyped it up a little bit much or a lot, you know. So I'm sure today Clarissa will be back on live addressing it. So just get ready for it, y'all. Freshon, go away. You're too old to be fighting. I'm so pissed off at you that you didn't come in and beat that girl. I'm so disappointed in you, Freshon. Disappointed. And let's say Remy brought you out, like you were like, oh, I'll fly Remy out right now. I'll fly Remy out right now. I'm so glad Remy didn't take that bait because that looked really, really bad. Bringing a loser out and losing on your watch. That would have made Remy look crazy. You feel me? And I'm so glad Remy did not take that bait and she let y'all go back and forth with your reality TV situation because Remy is not the type of girl to be on baddies. So I know certain people can't have Natalie as their boss. You feel me? No one, Natalie wanted to coin that phrase baddies, but yeah, we got, yeah, yeah. And no, a baddie cannot, the way they coined the phrase baddie, baddies are girls who like to fight. You pretty, but you still got to be able to be a man and fight like a man. That's so crazy. Like nobody wants that, you know. But they will always want to add this other bullshit to it, like, oh, a baddie is that 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 that. that, that. No, a baddie is a bitch to talk her shit and whoop ass behind it and stand in the paint with it. That's a baddie who win some and lose some. Like, but at the end of the day, they get in the paint. That's a fucking baddie. So your new definition of baddie, oh, she get her bag. How can you get your bag beating bitches up? Because you're gonna get charged. You're gonna go to jail. Because another baddie is like, oh, you think this is what you're gonna do? Whoop my ass and still be out here getting money, living your life? No, you're going to jail. I'm pressing charges. Okay, yeah, that part. That don't make you a baddie having to go get your record expunged and shit for slapping the shit out of a bitch. Come on now, Natalie. You gotta you're polluting the youth's mind. Is baddies is basically fighting. I'm glad that Messbox Lemmy is eyeing Clarissa Shields because that's what baddies is, like a boxing ring. It's like a fighting ring, you know. Who's the biggest hitter type shit, you know. So yeah. So he is, you know, cosplaying a boxer, you know. Anyway, if you guys know anything about Clarissa's fight, they said Natalie performed one of her songs, and it was I actually saw the video. Hot mess. I could not believe it, but you know, I guess she was on some. If I'm sponsoring your fight, I'm also performing at your fight type shit. But that was thumbs down. Definitely, they turned Clarissa's fight into a Zeus baddies and baddies event, like the baddies boxing edition type shit. You know, because Clarissa definitely put her mouth in the business. It kind of wanted beef with Big Lex. You know, that wouldn't be a fair fight. Clarissa, you're a trained fighter. Now, if you take Lex and train her over a 2 year period, maybe you will have some competition. But right now, a man fighting you is your competition type shit. So you wanting to fight these baddies is like weird to me. Like you're a bully, you're a mean girl for that. You know, Summer deserved her ass whooped. So you jumping in, taking up for Summer on some. Oh, Summer is with me. Do you see all the shit Summer pop? But okay, fine. If that's who you're riding with, I believe it. One thing I believe, a big mouth make a sore ass. So I'm so glad that Lex beat Summer's ass because her big mouth wouldn't stop. That she's the prime example of damn. Sometimes you gotta punch a bitch in the mouth to shut her up, and it's like fuck. She made that true, like all for the world to see. Someone had to get punched in the mouth to shut them the fuck up. That's crazy, but that's what got brought into fruition on the baddies who is part of Clarissa Shields' camp now. Obviously, I don't know if Clarissa's filming, but Pap want a regular check coming in. You know, Pap is like a little. He's like a her manager, like literally manager. But I wish I could show you guys the video of Clarissa and Pap in the club, and literally Clarissa was shaking her little, I mean, shaking her body, and it looked like a bodybuilder getting their twerk on, sort of, you know. So, but anyway, I think I dragged them enough this morning, right? I think I dragged out this whole, 50 Cent type situation. But you know what? It's all good. Right now, I'm just like Tyra in the trench coat. I don't owe anyone shit. I don't owe you apology. I don't owe you anything. Okay, that's what I'm on. Okay. Anyway, y'all have a good day on purpose. Smile. Be nice to one another, and let's do in my case, my 10-hour shift, and you guys do whatever y'all do. Okay. Have a good day on purpose.